After many years of channeling, I created and simplified the workshop that is available on my website. I did it because I found it so important to help people to understand how to work with energy. Because the energy world is both very complicated and very simple, as is the way that our minds work. There are so many complicated nuances about us, our energy bodies, our inner child, the frozen parts of us that are still stuck in those traumatic moments, generational trauma, karma, soul contracts, and then all the beauty as well. When people are drawn to workshop like this, it's because we want to work through that. We don't want to be stuck or blocked. We want to get on with things. We want to create healthy change, and this is how you do it. There are 5 easy steps. The first one is about looking out of the window. So if you were to read the very long version of my workshop, it would be about connecting with your nature guides. And it's just about going, oh, that looks nice. Oh, I love the way the sun shines through the leaves. Oh, the sunlight going through the branches is really pretty. Oh, the lawn is such a beautiful color. It's about that. Wow, it's such a nice sunset. Because whatever it is that you're drawn to in nature, that is where your guides are wanting to connect with you. So the moment you figure out, that's the thing that always draws me, and it's the color of the lawn. The moment you realize that, that's like, haha, if I want to connect with my guide, that is what I do. So step 1, look into nature and see what you like. Step 2, do something that you really like. Favorite cup of tea in your favorite mug with your favorite spoon, wearing your favorite slippers and your favorite dressing gown, whatever it is. Do something that you like, and then look out the window or look at a photo of something that you really like in nature. You've connected with your guides and you're generating a whole bunch of likable moments in your energy field. You're generating the energy of like, Like. It's very powerful. An affirmation said without the energy of like, is empty. It can even be draining. So step 1 and 2, so important. Step 3, it's setting an intention. Why would you set an intention before you do an affirmation? Surely that's the same thing. So the affirmation in my workshop is actually appealing to higher powers, higher beings, higher frequencies. Who are we to assume that we know what they should do and we tell them what to do? All we can do is send out a request and give them permission. So that's the affirmation. And you'll see when you get there, it's worded in a interesting way and it might not make sense to you, but we are appealing to them to go on all sides of time, in all dimensions, alternative universes, parallel universes, who knows what exists. But we're asking them to go hunt around and just to help us resolve some things. But we don't want to do the work. They can do the work. They're super powerful. And we can just make ourselves receptive and available. So that's step 5. Now we come back to step 3, the intention. Why do we set an intention before the affirmation? The intention is to get ourselves ready for the experience. So imagine you have a massage at 2 p.m. Then at 12 o'clock, you decide, I'm going to stress myself out, make everything unbearable so that when I get there for the massage, I cannot relax. I'm covered in sweat and I'm dirty. It's like, who does that? We do not do that. And this is exactly the same thing. Step 3 is, I've got a massage in 2 hours. I'm going to relax, have a cup of tea, sit in the garden for a bit. Maybe it's chamomile tea because I have been a bit worked up. I want to arrive relaxed so that I can enjoy the experience, so that masseuse can do their job and help my body to relax and get those knots out. So this is the same thing. All right. So I give myself permission to welcome in compatibility, resonance, and then some. Why that wording? A lot of the time, we don't know what compatibility and resonance looks like. We have an idea, I want to win the lotto, but maybe the universe is like, how about you win a lucky draw? Or how about you enter in a competition and you win a bed? There are other options out there and we don't always know what that looks like. Therefore, I give myself permission to welcome in compatibility, resonance, and then some. Next thing, I encourage myself to say yes to the good things. Why would we have to say that? Well, subconsciously, the majority of us say no to nice things. Would you like to go to that concert? No, couldn't because blah, I have to stay home for the cat. It's like, actually, you could go to the concert. You could ask the neighbor's kid to come hang out and watch a movie while you're out. You could do it. But often our first response to nice experiences is to say no. I don't know why we're programmed like that, but we are. So I encourage myself to say yes to the good things. encouraging ourselves to say yes is that we activate our imagination. We start strategizing and looking for solutions. By putting this into the intention, we are now generating that energy of making ourselves available to this dynamic. I mean, isn't that exciting? Imagine going into life and then that thing falls over and you're like, I give myself permission to say yes to solutions, to the good things. Right, let's figure it out. It's a very different attitude with which we approach life. Then, this is for people who are wanting romance, but I mean, this can apply to everything. So the line is, I call in someone who can love me better than I can love myself. What that is about is a lot of us don't know what healthy attention looks like. So it could be in a work situation where people are treating you badly. Are you saying yes to the good things? And are you welcoming in people who would actually treat you well? Or are you just continuously playing out a self-destructive habit that you learned in your childhood? So it's all about being receptive, resonating, opening ourselves for compatibility. And we have to say it in all these different ways, just to make sure the inner world, the inner child, the subconscious mind, the conscious mind, we just want to make sure all versions of us on all sides of time are receptive to healthy change. And then it closes off with, may it be easy and healthy for my soul. So often when we're talking about highest good, that can have a lot to do with karmas, soul contracts, generational trauma, who knows? There's a lot of history with every person that exists in this realm. So we want to have a little bit of a break, because that's why we're here. If you found yourself here, you want a break. You're feeling stuck. You're feeling blocked. You want change. And you're tired of suffering. So may it be easy and healthy for my soul. Not lessons learned, healthy, easy, you see. So that is that. Then you take a moment, step 4, reconnect with your higher power. You know who your higher power is. The thing is, some people need to change the words or the name of their higher power, or the hierarchy almost, until they feel comfortable. You've got to think about your higher power and be like, oh, yes, that's amazing. That is it. Like, oh, when I say it like that, it feels so nice. Again, it's about the moments of like. You have to like it. It has to feel nice. For me, I have seen way too much. So I always go back to nature. I love golden sparkles, the way that sometimes the light just has these golden sparkles. I love it so much. I love the way the light shines through the leaves. It makes me really happy. I really like those moments. So when I'm connecting with my higher power, I connect with nature just because it looks pretty. So your higher power is whoever it is for you, but make sure it feels as nice as your favorite view in your garden, as your favorite cup of tea. Because if you have any sort of fear around your higher power, the words that you're using, you need to change it. Some people believe in God, but the way that they were raised, the word God shows, it brings up a little bit of fear in them. And then I encourage them, try a different word, like higher power, higher beings, the highest form of light, the universe, the source. There are a lot of different words to say the same thing, but it must generate a feeling of like, Like. And then we say the affirmation. Now, the affirmation is a little bit strange, like I said before, but it's great. It's really, really great, because it just makes available in anything that could be existing out there, that our higher beings are wandering around time, alternative dimensions, whatever it is that might be having a negative impact on our life. We have given them all the permission in the world to help us, to make it easy and healthy. And they're like, I'm just going to wander off into that dimension, and let's go back to that situation 10 years ago and just lighten the load so that this change can take place. So you'll see the affirmation on the website. Now, here's another thing. If you've pulled a muscle and you go to the physio, and the physio says, right, in order to help your body heal and recover, you need to do these exercises 3 times a day. And then you never do it, and you never go back to the physio. Do you think your muscle is going to heal? No, it's not. So this little workshop, it's really simple and easy below. I think listening to this or watching this video is longer than the actual workshop, but now you understand. So if you're going to heal, If you're going to make healthy changes, if you are going to be the change you want to see, you need to do this. And here's a little trick. Don't do it generally. Do it for specific things. This workshop I'm doing for my work dynamics. That workshop I'm doing to help me have a better understanding of my pet's needs. This time I'm doing it to help me with my child. That time I'm doing it because this person in my life, we're having a bit of conflict. I want to resolve that. Now I'm going to do it for financial reasons. And again, it's just this thing of we're generating an energy specific to that moment, that specific request. Yes. Because if we lump everything together, the higher beings are going to be doing their own thing, which is absolutely fine. But if you want to notice the results, you need to know what you are asking for. What were you Googling? What were you Googling? And how are you going to see the results if you Google 10 different things in one sentence? You see. So, yes. But as you wish, that is just the advice that I've been channeling. Yeah. So, I hope you enjoy. It's really interesting. And it does help lift anxiety and depression because you dedicating 5 minutes every single time you do this, you're dedicating 5 minutes to look for things to like. It adds a certain type of energy to the hours that follow. And if you find that energy going away, you do the workshop again. It's just another 5 minutes sitting in the car, locking yourself in the toilet stall at work, looking at pretty pictures on your phone and thinking about something that you like, remembering, oh, my dog's ears are so silky and smooth. It's so cute. The way she snuggles, and then my cat was purring. You just generate those moments. And then you're like, I give myself permission to welcome in. You see? So yes, enjoy, have fun, and thank you for watching.